Hello, everybody. This is your big brother Jon Jon Johnny. Um, Give me 1 second before I start. This is not going to be a long stream. I hope not. But I'm gonna get the window capture on. We're gonna put Destiny 2 on. I gotta put it right here. Okay. All right. So how y'all doing today? This is big brother Jon Jon Johnny. I gotta check something real quick before we continue. I gotta go to the studio part. Like stream. I think I'm already streaming already. So let's begin. All right. So how y'all doing today? This is your big brother Jon Jon Johnny. I've been thinking about like what I was gonna do today. So this is what I'm gonna do today. I'm gonna farm raid chests. I'm gonna show you guys how to do it right away. All right, let's get to it. So as you already know already, you can either do it with your hunter, titan, or the warlock. Well, I tend to actually do it like with both. Well, since I already did it already, I think I did it like with my titan already. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go to my titan and I'm gonna do the deep stone crypt and show you guys how to do that one, so you won't get like confused on how to do it. I do this like almost every time, so I shouldn't like die or anything like that. But I mean, if it comes like at a time that you're probably gonna like die right away, then I would consider like playing another raid. Now, if you actually having a problem with that, then you should actually work on what are you dying to, or what is going on. The thing that might be happening though, the thing that might be happening that you're probably struggling with, is probably your survivability skills. So what do I mean by survivability skills? Well, what I mean by that is you have to know that what kind of damage are you going to be going up against. So I know I kind of died like when I was doing the whisper quest. I think you guys seen that yesterday when I was doing that video. Make sure you guys check that out, okay? Check that video out. That's my whisper quest guide on how to complete the whisper quest on normal. Now we'll be making a legend one, so you guys can actually see how I guess see how bad I do on that one. But besides the point, what you want to do for this one though, it is going to be a lot of arc damage. It's going to be a lot of concessive dampener damage. So what I would do personally, it don't matter if you're a titan, warlock, or a hunter, they're still going to try to kill you. So what you're going to have to do though is you're going to have to put the concessive dampener on, because what the concessive dampener does is it like reduces the incoming area effect of damage from combatants. But this one you don't have to worry about that. So what I would do though is I will get all this off. I will put arc resistance on, I will put solar resistance on, and then you probably want to put arc resistance on again, but I think I would put solar resistance on again, so they won't like actually hit you that much. So solar resistance, because the enemies, they like doing a lot of damage to you, so that's what you want to put on. Now anything else that you probably want to put on is probably like just like a weapon that can like just do like regular damage, like the weapon that I got right now. I would recommend Strand or Stasis when you're in here, because they are dark subclasses. I'm not saying I recommend them right away, but with the Titan, I would like really recommend you getting Strand, because Strand is like really good for the Titan right now. But Solar has like more survivability on it, so I will actually get Solar more, so you won't like actually have a problem fighting the enemy that much. So I'm gonna kind of let him hit me and then let you guys see for yourself. See how he's not doing that much damage to me? Now I can kill him. So what you want to do is, once you do that and you keep going, you're gonna have to keep going. You can't stop, because the way is gonna actually close if you do stop. So keep going. Once you keep going, Make sure you keep going through the hole over here. Keep going, do not stop. Now you can do this if you want, but I wouldn't risk it. So just keep going. And then what you want to do is, before that timer gets like to 9 or 10, you want to get right here. Then you want to wait for a minute, let that frostbite get off. Then you want to keep going. Then you get over here. And then you want to make sure you get over here. Let the frostbite go down. Once the frostbite goes down, build your banner of war up again. Since you are running banner of war, if you're running art, if you're running, yeah. Well, if you're running any subclass, just try to figure out a way you can survive more. So it's not gonna really take me that long to actually do this. So let's keep going. Okay, so if you see that light, that means you're going the right way. That means we gotta go over here. Don't let that thing go all the way up, because once it go all the way up to 8 or 9, then you're pretty much dead. Let the frostbite go down. Make sure you kill your combatants. Don't let them kill you, because if they kill you, you gotta start it all over again. Well, not the whole raid, but I'm just saying you shouldn't be able to die though. Even if you have a hunter. Honestly, let me do something real quick. Let me check something, so I could like open the studio. Let me check the bit rate. So what happens next though, what happens a lot is that the thing, it likes to uncalculate itself, so it actually runs slow sometimes. So your gameplay is not going to be like the best when you actually run it. So what you want to do is, actually, when you're in OBS Studios, you want to go to Open Studio. Once you open the studio, then what's going to happen is it's going to say the stream's current bit rate. So you want to go right here where it says that. Then you want to open widget. Then it says excellent connection. So if it does say like a boo-boo connection, then that means the connection is not good. Obviously for me it is good. So I would suggest you guys actually checking your connection. Because right here it says the stream's current bit rate is 35,386.62 kilobytes. It's higher than the recommended. Now it did suggest the stream's current bit rate right there. Now it is running that's what it's running right now. So it might be a little bit slow sometimes if you are playing the game. No, you definitely want to have that up, but I mean you don't have to have it up like right away. So like when this kind of thing is happening, then it won't like go slow. So that's like slow sometimes if you are playing the game. So that's why you want to like probably just open the studio, minus it down, just check it. If you gotta check it sometimes, then just check it. Then you won't have that problem no more. So just make sure you do that. So sometimes you wanna minus it down, or you wanna check it right away. Or if you wanna check it, then go to it again. It might be going slow, but just open the widget again. So I will try to do that sometimes. It might mess up sometimes. So if it tries like to mess up like that, just make sure you do that, because if you don't do that, then it's gonna mess up. Like my other video that I made, my previous video that I made, it was messing up. Since we're not doing that mission though, I don't have to worry about the time. So what you want to do now? Okay, so let me tell y'all something. Okay. So this is the third part, right? So once you get to the third part, what you're gonna have to do is actually look over here, and you see that light. You have to see a light. If you see that light right there, that means you're going the right way. That light makes sure it makes sure that you're going the right way. If you don't see that light, what I'm looking at right now, if you don't see that light, you're not going the right way. So now let's go over here. We'll make our way over here. Over here. Make our way over here. Okay, seems like they're already over here. Okay. And after that, you go back over here. Actually, let me go back real quick so I can show you guys exactly where to go next. So when you're up here, when you're right here and you see this hill up here, you want to make sure you're going over here. So when you get this up, make sure you're going over here. You see that light? Now you make your way over here. See that light again? Follow the light. You have to follow the light every single time. Now you make yourself over here. Now you made sure that you went to the right spot. Make sure you keep killing enemies. I'm gonna show you guys how to do a dungeon too, so it won't be so hard on you guys. Because dungeons can be hard if you don't know what you're doing. Now I would recommend the new sword, what's called Fallen Guillotine. I will actually recommend that sword, using that sword for that first boss on the duality, because duality is the new it is the dungeon like for this week, but I'm not gonna show you guys how to do that right now. I'm just gonna keep going with this. It's about 7 minutes into the raid already, so we're doing good. Okay, almost that right there. That wasn't good. Yes, sir. Now he's gonna be throwing bombs. Now when those bombs like come over here, make sure you get away from them bombs. He's gonna be throwing them, unless you actually kill them. Now once you kill them, you don't have to worry about the bombs anymore. That's with this one too. After I killed him now I can go up there where I have to go now. I should be able to actually go like all the way up here. Yes, sir. I got succession. It gotta be a good roll. Oh, it has roper weapon on it. It has moving target. Roper weapon and moving target. I wouldn't say it's the best roles to actually get on this weapon, but I would actually try to look at the weapon first. I would really actually urge you guys to try to look at the weapon first before you actually delete it. Now this one ain't bad. This one ain't bad at all, but it has like 4 magazines. Has 4 magazine shots in this game, and it's not like the best. It's not the best roll, but it can actually do some damage, like probably in the future. Not saying it can't, but like, see, for me, I only have like 47 spoils of conquest right now, so I don't have like a lot right now. But like, if you like increased movement speed and target acquisition when moving while aiming down sights, like that's like something that's like real good. Like when you do steady rounds, it decreases the damage, so I wouldn't actually get that if I was you guys. Like, to be honest, like it is not probably the best role in the game. It's probably like a boss weapon. I would actually consider this weapon actually being a boss weapon. If I was you guys, I wouldn't actually pick this weapon right away if I was you guys. Okay. But I will pick it if it was like your first time. If it was your first time actually getting this weapon, then I will understand. But besides that, I guess I might keep it. But then at the time, like if it doesn't have firing line and reconstruction, then I might actually not get it. But you guys don't want to wait too late to actually do that event. The onslaught is only gonna last until June. So when June comes, that's when the final shape comes. So now we're gonna do it with my warlock. Let me check my bitrate again on the open studio. So make sure. So I'll make sure everything is okay. Let me check that. Okay. Excellent. Okay. It seems like it's excellent now. Okay, my bitrate is okay now. Yeah, so now I'm gonna go to my warlock now. Go to my warlock and do the deep stone crypt. Cause I don't think I did the deep stone crypt with my warlock yet, and I don't think I did it with my hunter either. So I'm gonna do that right now. But I think, yeah, I'm doing my warlock right now. So let's go to Europa, and what I might do it with stasis, to be honest, because stasis actually works very good in here. I'm not saying it's the best in here, but like if you're dealing with elixir, if you're dealing with like a lot of elixir, I wouldn't get rid of this roll, because this is the roll that they were supposed to get like other weapon. This is the midnight coupe that Shax gave you. That's the weapon you're supposed to keep. You ain't supposed to get rid of it. Now, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get the recluse. I'm actually gonna go void this time because the captains, they are void, so I'm gonna try a void build this time. This helmet is terrible. I'm not gonna put it on. It doesn't fit. It doesn't fit like the things that I have on right now. I'd rather just look like Zavadu right now. Looks better. Looks better than last time.
Aramis found it. The deep stone crypt.
So let me put that on.
And a prison for something sinister. Her followers intend to make use of it, to unleash a chaos they do not understand. Their success means untamed power beyond their wildest dreams. They must be stopped.
What I'm gonna do is run this. I'm gonna run this build right here, because I do like the build. I do like how it's set up. So I like to run different builds sometimes because it actually like does you like good wonders. Alright, next what you want to do is just, just make your way through here. If you are having troubles like actually like getting builds together, I can help you guys on that. I can make videos where like if you're like dealing with like a certain boss that you actually need to destroy and you're having problems actually destroying them, I can actually help you guys with that. And trust me, once you learn this build, then you will not take it for granted. But actually I'm just gonna run void right now, so we're gonna keep going though. Gonna keep going. Make our way over here. I might run Arc, to be honest. Arc Warlock is actually pretty good. It's always been good to actually run Arc Warlock. But right now, I'm gonna just run this build because of those captains. The captains have their share of weapons, so I'll get my weapons. I might just run that instead. Actually, you know what? No, just go back to the yeah, just go back to this weapon. Okay, let's not play around. So the build that I'm running right now, it has something to do with the Void Prism. It is a good exotic to actually use, especially if you are having a hard time actually staying alive. Okay, they got rid of my stuff. Let me get them out the way. Let me get my heavy ammo. Alright, got rid of him. Make your way over here. Like I showed you in the beginning with my Titan. I think I already showed you guys that. If you don't remember, it's alright. I'll show you again with my Hunter. Now you easily get devoured with this exotic on. Let me show you that. Let me show you guys the exotic right now. This is the exotic right here, Various Binds. What it does, well, hold on. Okay, now I can show you guys. Okay, so what you want to do is you want to go to this exotic. It says your void souls have a longer duration. You also gain escalating damage and durability as they defeat targets. You can retrieve your void souls by interacting with them, allowing them to be redeployed. So that means even if you get a new one, then that one is still gonna be it's still gonna be charged right there. So it's gonna be a 2. It's gonna be 2. It's gonna be 2 that you get. It's gonna be the first one. So like I said before, you have to look right here first. Try to see if it's coming. Okay. So that's how you know you're supposed to go over here. You gotta see the light. Now that I see the light, I can go over here now. Now also what you want to do is you want to make sure that you have arc resistance on. You want to make sure you have melee damage resistance on, because as a warlock, enemies like to hit you all the time. And you like really squishy as a warlock. If you're really squishy as a warlock, then you're actually not gonna have like, you're not gonna have that survivability that you want if you do not put the right mods on. So I will put solar resistance on, I will put arc resistance on, and then the melee resistance. You want to definitely put those on. Those are going to help you. See, I still got my void soul with me and ready. Now I'm finna go on one of them. Now it just created Devour. And some weapons that actually have the stabilizing rounds actually become like way more powerful than you actually know. So you gotta keep going fast, because that frostbite, once it get like to a certain time, you are going to eventually die. So this is what I decided to do. This is the build that I decided to go with. Make your way up here. If you don't know how to do it the way I do it, make your way up here. Get this chest. I don't know why I'm still doing the same thing, but I'm not gonna worry about that now. Now if you're getting those things, then that means you haven't been doing it that much. I'm still trying to get the commemoration, so forgive me. Okay, now that we did it with the warlock, now gotta do it with the hunter. And I hope the video doesn't be that long, so I'm gonna check the open studio again now. That's what I'm gonna check this time now. Let's see how it is. Okay, higher than the recommended one. Let me open the widget. Okay, seems like widget is working now. It's working now. But it just be telling me that, like, just to let me know. So now we're gonna be doing it with the hunter now. It's almost 4 o'clock. Now we're going to go to Europa again. Now, I'm gonna run mountaintop in here. Now, the only reason I'm gonna run mountaintop in here is because I'm gonna also run this too. The only reason I'm running mountaintop because I have to actually get a certain amount of damage of mountaintop, and I have to get like a certain amount of damage of fixed odds. There's a quest that I'm trying to finish. But if you guys don't have the quest yet, it is the seasonal quest right here. Okay, not that quest, but these quests is right here. I'm trying to show you guys right now what the quests look like. I'm trying to see where they are. I know they're on my hunter. I just don't see them right now. I mean, I don't know why I don't see them. I know they're like right here. It's not this one.
Birthplace of the Exo and a prison for something sinister. Her followers intend to make use of it to unleash a chaos they do not understand. Their success means
okay, so if it's not on my hunter, it has to be on my Titan then. But it is the quest that I got the mountaintop from. My restoration is going up. You guys probably wondering why my restoration is going up so fast now. Well, it's because that I have this fragment that's called Amber of Empyrean, which allows me to gain way more damage. So this is gonna probably be the last raid I do. But actually I'm gonna do Devour the Disciple raid too, so I can actually do like some good damage. I know somebody just invited me, so not really worried about it right now at this time. I'm not trying to play Destiny all day. I'm not trying to do that. That's gonna waste time. I gotta play a new game today anyway, so I know I have to do that. But I'm not trying to do anything else right now. As I said before, that is the Amber of Empyrean. I did it with my hunter already. Hit him with mountaintop. I might not have my okay, let me hit him with mountaintop. I like to always load my weapons before I go to the next one. You always want to do that. Make sure you follow the lights. Lights will get you somewhere to get into your destination. And it always goes up to 15 when you get it all the way up. There's always one enemy. It's gonna always be like one enemy left. So make sure you get that enemy right away. Now you always want to look right here. Look at this one right here, because this is the third one that you're always going to go to. Once you go to this one, you're going to look over here, right here, this one, to this one right here. You got to look at this one, these two right here. That's how you know that you're going to see this one. messed up right there. Alright, there we go. After you did that, keep making yourself up here. Follow the light. Another light. Make yourself over here. Over here. Then you get to the last one. Should be the last one. Make sure y'all keep taking these guys out, because if you don't take them out, then they're gonna follow you, which I don't want them to do. Well, they're probably not gonna follow you, but I still like taking them out because I don't really like seeing them right now. All right, make your way over here. Keep going. Over here. Make your way over here. Make sure you get the enemies down. I would try to actually like get your ultimate up again, so you can do like some real good damage. Just like I just did already. Make sure your grenade is up. Now if you get to the point that you're almost gonna die, then you should definitely consider actually getting your restoration up. I already know he was gonna die. I see he wouldn't die, so just got him. Make your way up here. Hunters can't really do that, but if you had like your grapple, you could have. Get that weapon once again. Hopefully it's a reconstruction version of the weapon. Well, it's not really, but it's like a rampage version of the weapon. But if you have like a build where you're doing the arc build, then I will actually like keep this weapon, because it says kills with this weapon temporarily grant increased damage stacks 3 times. So I will actually consider getting that weapon. If you are getting that weapon every single time, then you're probably gonna get like another weapon of that weapon. So you can change that, and you can go to this weapon. You can see what it does. If it's even a good weapon. It ain't the best weapon in the world, but I wouldn't keep it if I was you. But I would just like keep it to a point, like, so say if you wanted to actually stun unstoppables or something like that, I would get this weapon and stun unstoppables, and then I would use another weapon like Quicksilver Storm, Thorn, Wishender, with a Horde, you know, any weapon that you can think of. But right now, I don't want that weapon. I'd rather get this weapon. It ain't the best weapon that I want right now. But Let's go to the next raid now. Let's go to the next raid. The next raid is going to be Zavatu's Throne World, which is Devour the Disciple. The fastest part to get through this raid is very easy. Now, I wouldn't say it's very hard. Well, I wouldn't say it's very easy either. I would try to actually be careful sometimes when you're going into a raid like this. I'm going to keep the sniper because I'm going to need it in a minute. I'm going to actually need it. Now, what I am going to probably do is probably get Polarius Lance, and I'm going to go away at the boss. I'm going to go away at the first boss encounter. Not like the real encounter. Not like the real encounter. I'm just saying like the very first encounter when you go into like the door. When you go into the door, you see a projection of Zavatu. You want to use a real good long range weapon. I would recommend Polarius Lance. Because of what the weapon do. It scorches targets, landing for precision shots and delayed and solar explosive. Also, you will be running a succession too, because it would be a good weapon to use right now. So this is why I will be running both of them. Let's keep going away at it.
Dark entity, unknown in power. It seeks domination of the throne world. Your presence within will be most
keep going at the boss. Of course, the boss is going to keep moving around. That doesn't matter that much though. Now once you did that, change back. What I like to do is I like to change back to Sunshot because I like Sunshot. I'm going to change back to probably Mountaintop to do some increased damage. Make my way over here. You want to keep going over here because you know that once you start going over here, there's a Disciples bulk. Let's go back real quick. Let's check our open studio and see what's going on. Okay, so we did the bit rate like that. It doesn't look the best, but real quick, so we just slowed it down just for a little bit. Okay, I don't know what's going on. Hold on. I don't know. It was doing some kind of noise. I don't know why I was doing that. Okay. Take him out. Okay, what's going on? What's going on with the computer, bro? I don't know why it's doing all that sounds and stuff, man. So in this raid, you want to be careful when you're actually going on this part. You want to have some kind of build. So when you heal yourself, you get like more restoration and you get like more radiant. You become more like radiant when you actually hit people with your weapon. Okay, we're not trying to hit these people right now. So you go over here, make your way over here. Keep going over here. Because you don't have to fight those enemies. All you gotta do is keep going. Make your way up here. Okay, go down. Alright. Make your way over here. Keep going. Alright, I got deliverance. Now I'm gonna do it with my I think I already did with my Titan yesterday. So now I'm gonna do it with my Warlock. I'll make sure I do it with my Warlock now. Then after I do that, that's gonna be it for the raids. And then I'm gonna close out the video. But let's see what's going on with the stuff down here. Okay. Get that off the screen. I don't know why that's on the screen. Let's continue to our Warlock, because I don't know why that was on the screen, but we're going to forget about that. Okay, the last switch raid is available. Okay. Well, anyway, let's focus. About the disciple. Alright. Now what we're going to be running this time, a lot of people like to do is that they like to run strand builds. Well, I got my own strand build right here. So what we're going to do is run a strand build of ourselves. Gonna be running forbearance, so I'll stay alive more. Gonna be running Briar's Contempt. Gonna be running Osteostriga. Now I was gonna run the other weapon. I'm not gonna run Sunshot right now. Sunshot, I'm not saying Sunshot is not a good help. But right now, I wouldn't run it right now.
Vanguard, and I give no orders, only a warning. The pyramid ahead is not like those you previously encountered. This one was not left for you to find. You were not guided to it, not beckoned. This domain belongs to a dark entity, unknown in power. It seeks domination of the throne world. Your presence within will be most
Welcome, children of light. Drown in the deep, or rise from it.
Make sure you take her out as quick as you can. If you don't, she's gonna hunt you. Not literally, but I'm just letting you guys know what's gonna happen. She's gonna probably kill you if you don't take her down like right away. So I died right there because I don't really have that much survivability. So it's kind of hard when you're actually playing as a warlock and you're trying to stay alive, especially trying to dodge some arc energy. To be honest, I don't know how I died right there, but I'm gonna forget about it. We're gonna finish the video. Okay. Now, Yeah, give me 1 second. Hello?
What is up, though?
Hey, Dad. I'm just recording a live video right now.
Okay, I didn't know that. I know you're supposed to stream it till time. I didn't know you could stream it earlier than that.
No, this is not a Twitch stream. This is just a YouTube live beginner tutorial.
Okay, I know nothing of it. No. Y'all gotta cook y'all dinner today.
Okay.
Mama not eat.
Okay.
So y'all need to put the chicken on in the oven, and then y'all need to cook some rice.
Okay. Are you talking about the drumsticks, or are you talking about the thighs?
Y'all don't have no drumsticks.
Oh wait, no drumsticks. So you want us to use?
Ain't this the package of thighs in the refrigerator?
Yeah.
Put them package of thighs on, season them, and put them on in one of them little, what's that little square one, the little round thing?
Yeah. Yeah, I made sure I cleaned it, so yeah, it's clean. I'm gonna make sure I do that.
Yeah, put that on now with the and season it, put it in that square thing, put a little water in there, and then also once you take it, put it on 400, put the oven on 400, and after 30 minutes, after an hour, put the rice on.
Okay. Say 2 cups. So 2 cups of 2 cups of rice, right? And then 4 cups of water.
Yeah, and then put that can of carrots in there with it. Drain the carrots. Don't put the juice from the can. Drain that out in the toilet and put the carrots in there with the rice.
All right. Okay. Yeah, just give me a second. I'm almost done.
Okay, you just make sure you do it and get it done.
I will.
And then you can cook today. I'll let Josh cook tomorrow.
Okay.
And y'all two go back and forth.
Okay.
All right. Bye.
All right, bye, Dad.
Bye. Bye.
Now give me 1 second. No, I don't want to make it at that time. This is YouTube. This is not. Anyway. I'm gonna try to not die this time. That's 1 down. 2 more to go. Make sure you use osteo, because the only reason I'm using osteo right now is to actually do some damage to the little guys. The big guy can't really get hit that much. Now once you do that, make your way over here. Not now. Busy. Damn, everything's trying to stop me from making this video, man. Now, if you do actually, like, accidentally, like, forget this, one of them will actually be right here, make sure you don't forget that. Because I just did. Now that it's open, you can go right here. Open this chest. Once you open it, you get a weapon and you get Spoils of Conquest. So, what I did today for you guys was actually show you how to get the Spoils of Conquest from the Vow of the Disciple, which you can do it with all 3 characters. If you only do it with 1 character, that means every week you're gonna have to do it 5 times a week. So that's like 5 times 7, but actually it's not 5 times 7. But if you do it like for 1 character, so imagine this. That you have 365 days, right? About 12 months. If you only do it for about 12 months, and you only do 5, right? That's like only 60. You only get 60 Spoils of Conquest out of the 365 days. Do y'all even realize that? That you only get 5? You only get 5. That's crazy, ain't it? That you waited all that time just to get like 5 every single time. But now that I can do it with every single character, that 15, that 5 is going to actually turn into 15, which I'm going to probably actually get like 100 now. So like way more than I actually got. So I'm just letting you guys know. That's how much you can get of Spoils of Conquest. But further say, I am gonna see you guys later. And what I'm gonna also do though is later today I'm gonna be testing out another game, another Twitch game that I had in mind. I don't know what Twitch game it is. I think it might be Smite that I'm supposed to be playing. So I'll just go on the Xbox and play that game, play Smite. Probably play some real rounds. If I end up losing on those rounds, you know, I mean, it doesn't matter that much to me. Like if I know I have to play on Saturday. So on Saturday, I guess I can basically do what I want on that day. But I still have to at least like go around the house and I can, you know, do like certain things and figure out like certain things around. But other than that, like I'm almost 1850 right now, but Lightfall is like this close right now. Lightfall is this close to actually coming now. So I assure you guys, get your builds together, get your stuff together, because the Lightfall campaign is, the Final Shape campaign is probably going to be way harder than anything you ever done before. So I think we know that this Lightfall, well, this Final Shape, I keep saying Lightfall. I keep saying the Lightfall campaign. What I meant to say was the Final Shape campaign. I know the Final Shape campaign is probably going to be something like dramatically crazy, right? But I'm just letting you guys know that, like, this is dramatic. This is optimistic. This is beyond crazy. I'm just letting you guys know this though. But if you have fun like with me showing you how to actually like farm for these raid chests that I do farm for every single Tuesday, then don't be afraid to like, share, and subscribe to my channel, okay? If you find everything interesting. Then if you don't find anything interesting and y'all want to point out a few things that I'm doing wrong, then don't be afraid to point them out. I will learn new things. I am learning. Like I just learned how to go on my overlays and actually get the letters moving. So I never did that before, but that's my first time actually doing that. Actually getting the letters moving on the on the overlays, on this overlay. But I'll see you guys later. Bye bye. Peace.